Today we are going to learn about a new symbol that mathematicians use when writing our number sentences. You may be familiar with this symbol. Do you remember what it is? That's right, it's the equal sign. This is going to be our new symbol. The symbol can either go towards the left or it can face towards the right. I will show you how we use that symbol today. First, I want you to get your mat, your 10s and your 1s mat, and then I want you to get your baggie of blue square tiles. I'm going to use my colored tiles for today. First, I want you to put 5 tiles on the left. Then I want you to put 5 tiles on the right. You should have used up all your tiles. We have 5 on the left and 5 on the right. They're exactly the same. 5 is the same as 5. Mathematicians can write this number sentence. 5 is equal to 5. They are the same on both sides of the problem. Now, I want you to make 6 tiles on the left. And you should have 4 on the right. Is one side greater than the other? Yes, there is more on the left side than there is on the right. In math, we use a different symbol. To write this number sentence, we start with 6. 6. And we use the greater than symbol. Almost looks like a Pac-Man mouth. The mouth is going to eat our bigger number. And there are 4 on the left side. We read this as 6 is greater than 4. Pac-Man only wants to eat the bigger number. Greater than. Now I want you to put 7 tiles on the right and put 3 on the left. Is the left side still greater than the right? No, there's more on this side. Imagine if those were blueberries. Definitely want 7 blueberries compared to 3. In math, mathematicians will use a different symbol. It's called the less than symbol. 3 is less than 7. Look at my numbers. Is Pac-Man trying to eat the bigger number? Yes, he is. 3 is less than 7. Now I want you to practice making your own number sentences. Use your squares and your less than, greater than sign and your equal sign to make sentences. Try to make at least one number sentence for each symbol. Once you have finished making at least one number sentence for each symbol, next find your paper that looks like this. You'll need that for our next activity. Look at these two numbers. I have 2 and I have a 5. What symbol am I going to use to make this a true statement? 2 and 5. I want my Pac-Man to always eat the bigger number, so I know 5 is greater than 2. So I'm going to draw my symbol to face the 5. Now I want you to try it on your own. We're going to compare 4 and 4. Do you know what symbol we use? It's the equal sign. 4 is exactly the same as 4. How about 5 and 5? Again, they're the same number. Now we have 6 and 8. Which side has more? 8 is bigger than 6, greater than. And my friends, if you have trouble making our greater or less than symbol, put your dot on one side and draw the lines extending out. Same with on the other side. Seven compared to 2. Which side has more? It's the 7. 7 is greater than 2. Uh-oh. Now what do I see? 4 plus 1 and 8. What's 4 plus 1? That's 5. Is 5 or 8 bigger? 8. 5 is less than 8. It's going to get a little trickier, but I know you can do it. Think of where is the bigger number. 5 plus 6 and 4 plus 8. 5 plus 6, well, that equals 11. And 4 plus 8, that equals 12. 11 or 12, which is bigger? Yes, this way. Yum, 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 yum. 20 or 77. If you need help, always go back to your hundreds chart in your moose binder to see which is a bigger number. I hope my friends are going this way. 20 is definitely less than 77. 95 and 59. 95 is greater than 59. All right, now we have 356 compared to 520. Look at the beginning numbers. Just like in ABC order, we start with our lowest number first. A, B, C. We go 1, 2, 3. So does 3 or 5? Look at the bigger numbers. Which one's bigger? The 5. 520 is definitely bigger than 356. And the last, I wish I had, think of it as money. I wish I had this amount of money right now. There are definitely more numbers here. 2,999 is definitely more than 350. Now, I want you to turn your paper over. So you have this problem. This time, we're going to think of our own number to make the sentence true. 7, our Pac-Man symbol, our greater than symbol, is facing the 7. So that means the number that's going to go in our box is definitely going to be less than 7. What number could you use to fill in? Any number less than 7. We could have 6 or 4 or 0 or 2 or 1 or 3 and 5. I think I had them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any number you could put in this box. 7 is greater than 0. Now, I want you to find this paper. What number can we put in the box that is less than this number? 4. Any number that's less than 4. I'm going to put 2. 2 is less than 4. Next problem, 5. Pac-Man's facing the 5. He wants 5. Any number you can put to be less than 5. 3 is less than 5. 2, 0. What number is less than 8? 4, 3, 1. Now we have 7. This time, Pac-Man's facing away from 7. He wants something that's more than 7. Now this, man, the answers could be endless. You could have 8. You could have 800. Any number that is greater than 7. All right, this time we have an equal sentence. 4 plus what number is the same as 8 and 4? Well, if I know 8 plus 4 is 12, 4 plus what number is going to be the answer to 12, is going to get us to 12. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 8. Exactly the same. We use the same numbers and the same symbols to make our sentence true. They're the same. 30 is greater than what number? I'm going to say 24. Any number less than 30. The last one. What number is greater than 75? Pac-Man wants more. He wants more than 75. Let's do 100. 100 is greater than 75. Once you finish this page, please find the dog bone page. You'll need a crayon. Pause the video if you need extra time. We're going to color the dog bones that are true, meaning that Pac-Man, our symbol, is facing the bigger number. Is 4 less than 9? Is Pac-Man eating more? He sure is. Three and 8. Did they use the right symbol? Nope. 3 is definitely not bigger than 8. 10 and 7. Is 7 greater than 10? Nope. 3 is the same as 3. Is it equal? Yep. 7 is equal to 8. These numbers are not the same. 2 is less than 5. Pac-Man's eating more. 6 and 4. And then 9 and 5. 6 is greater than 4. And 9 is definitely not greater than 5. I'd want to have 9 Skittles compared to 5. Now find your practice page. You'll also need a ruler to draw your name and your date lines. Feel free to pause the video at any time if you need more time to catch up. For the name line, draw a 3.5 inch line segment. Inches. Inches are bigger than our centimeters. Inches. For the inches, make sure you always line up your 0 with the dot. Put it right on that dot. You shouldn't see your ruler touching the edge, the dot touching the edge. You should always see your dot touching the 0. Sometimes rulers do have 0 at the edge. Now, 3.5. So I'm going to go 3, and I'm going to go halfway. I'm not going to get to 4. I'm going to go half. Half is the middle between the two numbers. No, can't see it. There we go. I'm going to go halfway between 3 and 4. I'm going to put my dot so I know where to draw from. Holding that ruler steady, draw my name line. For our date, we're going to put the dot on our 0, and we're going to measure this time. All right, it's kind of hard to see, but my dot is here. It's reached the 1. It's halfway. It's not to 2 yet, so it's 1.5 inches. Question 1. Blake brought a marker for 48 cents and an eraser for 37 cents. How much money did he spend? This math problem wants to know how much money he spent at the store in all. How much money did he have to give to pay for his things? I'm going to use my workspace. My marker costs 48 cents. The eraser costs 37 cents. Now I'm just going to add 8 and 7. Well, if I give this, I'm just going to add 8 and 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Carry my 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 3 is 8. I'm going to write my number sentence. 48 plus 37 equals 85. My answer is 85 cents. Question 2. Color the thermometer to show 54 degrees. The numbers on the thermometer are on the side. We have to get to 54. I'm going to write it here so you can see it again. 54. So I have to reach all the way to the 50. Now, I can't go all the way to 60. I have to get to 54. So I have to count these little dashes in between. Do you remember what those are worth on the thermometer? They're worth 2. So we have to count by 2s. So at 50, 52, and 54. I'm going to draw my line at 54 and then color it down. $54. Now we're going to write these numbers from least to greatest. We did this the other day. Remember, just like ABC order, we have to start with our smallest number. We start with the smallest letter, beginning letter, start with the smallest number. So we have a 2 or a 3. I know that 2 comes before 3, so I'm going to go look at these numbers, the 2's. Oh, they're both the same. Now we have to go to the next one. A 5 or a 6. Well, 5 comes before 6, so our smaller number is 256. Means the next one is 265, and my greatest number is 319. Number 4. Draw a picture to show 304. We're going to use these symbols to represent our numbers. Remember, the squares are for 100, the sticks are for 10, and the little squares are for 1. 304. I'm going to start with my hundreds. I need 3 of them. The tens place. No tens. How many ones? 4. I'm going to do 4 little squares. 304. Fill in the correct comparison symbol. Use greater than, less than, or equal. We did this in our math lesson today. Which number is greater? 9 is greater than 7. Get your Pac-Man symbol. Jump in our bigger number. 17 compared to 6. 17 is our bigger number. 100 compared to 200. 200 is definitely bigger than 100. few more. Circle the number that is closest to 80. Look at all 4 of our numbers. We have the number 80. Think of it as a big, long number line. Which number would be the closest to 80? Well, we got 54, 67, 95. If I was to do 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I have 80, it's right here. 54, it's gonna be closer to the 50s. 67, well, that's gonna be by the 60s, 70s. Let's label them. 83, well, that's close to 80. And then 95, well, that's way over here. Which one's closest to 80? 83. Find the sums. 64 plus 28 plus 46. Start in your ones. 4 and 6 makes a 10, plus 8 is 18. Carry your 1. Again, 6 and 4 make 10. 11, 12, 13. 3 and 7 make a 10. Plus 2 more is 12. 9 and 1 is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Last one. 35 cents plus 56 cents. I'm going to have to line that up. 5 plus 6, that's 11. Carry our 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and I forgot my cent sign. 91 cents. If you're ready, turn your paper over and get ready to do the homework. Pause the video and try this on your own. If you're ready to check your work, unpause the video and look over your answers. Pause if you need an extra few minutes. I'll explain how to do the problems after doing this. If you got some problems wrong, stick around and I'm going to do the problems with you. Alexis brought a notepad for 64 cents and a pencil for 19 cents. How much money did she spend? Remember, we want to find the total, so we're adding. I'm going to go to my workspace. 64 plus 19. 4 plus 9, 13, carry my 1, 6, 7, 8. 83 cents. Let's write our number sentence. 64 plus 19 equals 83. My answer is 83 cents. Color the thermometer to show 38 degrees. 38. Let's see. Well, I'm going to go all the way up to my 30. Remember, each little dash in between here stands for a 2. So we count by 2s. 32, 34, 36, 38. I'm going to draw my line so I know where to draw from, color from. I'm going to color all the way down. 38. We're writing these numbers from least to greatest, smallest to biggest. Which number, looking at the hundreds place, comes first when we're counting? The 4s or the 5s? 4. And it's our only 400, so we're going to write that first. 452. Now we're going to move on to our 500s. Both the same. Go to your tens place. I have a 7 and I have 3. Is 7 or 3 first when we count? 3. 5, 37. 5, 73. Draw a picture to show 350. Remember, we use our squares for hundreds, sticks for tens, little squares for 1. 350. Start my hundreds place. How many hundreds? 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, my tens place. How many tens? 5. 5 sticks. And make sure when you draw these, make sure they're nice and skinny. We don't want them to look like our hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely make sure they look different. And then how many ones? 0. 350. Almost there. 12. Compare it to 7. Which is bigger? Hope your hands are flapping this way. 12 is greater than 7. How about 15 compared to 18? 18 is bigger than 15. 230 over 179. Well, let's see. If I compared my numbers up here, I'm going to use that strategy again, looking at my hundreds place. Is there one number that's bigger than the other? 2 is definitely bigger than 1, so it's going to go this way. 230 is bigger than 179. And again, you're going to circle the number that's closest to 70. I like to draw my number line with my tens. I'm going to start 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, we want the number that's closest to 70. This is our number. It's where we want it to. We have 49. Well, 49 is going to be down here in the 40s. 55, well, that's going to be in the 50s. 72, that's going to be closer to 70. because 75 is going to come after 72. So the number that's closer to 70 is 72. Find your sums. 7 and 3 makes a 10, plus 4 is 14. Carry your 1. 5, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 and 5 is 10, plus 6 is 16. Carry your 1. 6, this is 6 plus 4, that's 10, and that's 11. Last one. 59 and 33. 9 plus 3, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12. Carry your 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.